Alright, salutations everybody. Of course, as per usual, give me 1 second to go ahead and double check everything to make sure it is going. But how is it going, everybody? We are back with some more TCG Card Shop Simulator. I don't know what it is about the fact that they added in the card grading, but whatever that is, it has added a whole new itch to my brain where it's like, I need 10s. I must get 10s. And because of that, I'm back again, looking for more 10s. So, let's see if we can't find some. Hopefully, we can. And I believe... Now, I don't remember for sure if I can actually check what I sent. Let me see. I can, okay. I believe one of these I sent, yeah, there it is, was the Fox lot. Because we're going to try and see if I cannot get a TCG 10 of all the Fox cards, because I think that that would be fun. Because, of course, you know, the channel, my mascot is, in fact, a fox. So, we're going to continue that route. That was 10-day progress. Yeah, I did that one for 12, I believe. So, I went the cheap route in order to save some money, since most of those were all well under what I needed. But, we're back. We're going to do this. Let's pay some bills real quick while we have money and we haven't started yet. Of course, where we last... I can't speak, apparently. Last left off... Oh, guys, I'm struggling. I'm really struggling here. Help. Somebody send help. I can't today. Anyway. Last we left off getting a bunch of stuff. We got these, got a bunch of this stuff here, some figures, dice, we got a bunch of the collection binders, comic books, the play mats, added some more tables, some more games, of course this entire display right here, and we have been running through a bunch of the graded cards so that we can make a ton of money. Of course we don't have any right now because I poorly managed my stuff, so we don't have any graded cards to sell right now, but that's okay. We'll get more. I can't remember if we have... Okay, we don't have any ghost cards out still. I didn't think that we did. I thought I graded the 2 that I had. But, yes. But this is what we've got right now. All pretty cheap stuff right now. I don't know if I'm going to put out all of this or not. Probably put out some of these just because it'll give me a little more cash. Don't mind those boxes up at the top. Of course, that is just our extras. So, let's go and see what we've got. And, see if we can't get ourselves some more money rolling. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I am hoping that we can manage to get ourselves some pretty nice graded cards when this next lot comes in, because I can really use it. And hopefully we'll be able to really get some stuff rolling. We got the upgrades last time. We've got a whole bunch... Well, actually we have all of our cards in for grading right now. We have max slots right now, so that's a good thing. Always want to have max slots if I can. But I don't know what to strive for necessarily for this one. I haven't really thought too much of where to go outside of just continuing to upgrade the shop. So at the very worst, I can't think of anything. Okay, that's just pretty much stays the same. We're just gonna, of course, continue down our usual route. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to you, actually. Can I? There we go. we're gonna hold on to that one for now. And we're gonna put some more of these lower grade ones on here. 50. These are probably gonna sell out very quickly as per usual. But that's okay. It better they sell out super quick than for me to be sitting on a bunch of cards that I don't need to be sitting on. So, money is money, and we will take every dollar that we can get. Take... What am I thinking? I don't remember there being anything off the top of my head that we needed, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. We are open for business. Let's see what we get. I remember... I think I had one purple box that we finished opening last time. And... that's it. So we got these two. Hopefully we can get something good out of these. But, we'll just have to find out. You know what? You're gonna wait. I'm gonna open this in front of you. We got 1253 to play with. So, not a small amount of money, but, you know, nothing like insane. We don't have multi-thousands, but we did a lot of upgrading, bought a lot of stuff, so sitting at 1253 is not bad. I also, as some of you may notice, I increased the speed of opening these packs, seeing as we're getting to the point where we need a whole lot more packs in order to get the money that we need, because selling regular products doesn't necessarily get us quite what we need. So, trying to get those big ticket cards and get as many of them as possible so that I can get them in to get graded to get big money cards is a must. So I increased the speed so that we can get through the packs a little bit faster. What do you got? Sure, whatever will make you happy. I don't care. There's not much of a... Excuse me? A, you are very short, and B, don't stand behind the register, please. I'm like over a foot taller than you, looking down at your scalp standing next to you. Let's see. $2. Buddy, you don't need to buy that many of the preset. You know what? I'll take your money and I'm not... You know, it's fine. It's fine. What you did there, sir, makes no sense, but it's okay. He just really liked that pre-made deck, I guess. Wanted to make sure he had as many as possible. What you got for me? Okay. Let's open some more packs here. Nothing there. Hey, there we go. Been a little bit since we got one of those. $26. We'll take it. Not too shabby. Alright. Take care of you. It's not worth my time. No, I need to move this thing so that people can't just simply walk by in here. It genuinely bugs me that people just kind of waltz back here as if you can't do that. That is not allowed. That is not allowed. It is disrespecting me and disrespecting my card shop, and I will not stand for it. Man, these things are expensive. I did not realize those. How expensive are those? 71.25. Is that? That's right. Wow, that's crazy. I did not realize. I may have put them there, but I did not realize how expensive they were. Now we toss you. Not even worth it. Those are fine. Honestly, the only thing I need is sleeves, but I don't have any. I just got a bunch of boxes of more boxes. Boxes inside boxes inside boxes. I can replace some of these, though. Got a couple left there. Ooh. Hold on. We can negotiate here. That was 135 sound. That works. That'll be terrible if I send that in to get it graded and it comes back in negative values. That guy was doing something trippy there. Crazy. Alright. Ooh, exact change. Love to see it. Alright. Just need to use my keyboard more. Open some more packs here. Hey, we'll take that. $10, nothing crazy, but it's something. Okay. Check you out. Here is, oh, $1. There you go. $25. What you got for me? Nah, it's just not worth it. It's not enough value. I need more value out of it in order for it to even be worth it. Alright. What do we got here? A lot of sleeves. You guys love your sleeves. I need to just buy many, many boxes of sleeves. That's probably going to be something I end up doing tonight. I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of these pre-made decks. Apparently people love these things. Yeah, I'll probably just buy a bunch of them. And we can go ahead and turn this on. Oh. A 1? A 1? I mean, technically I make money on this, but... Ooh. I guess we'll take it. Alright. This box has kind of been a letdown. I haven't really gotten anything out of this one. That's unusual for base. Normally the basic set usually does pretty good for me, but... Come on, click it. There we go. Oh dear. I mean, you do 12. Cool. All right, we'll take that. Okay. No packs left in this, so don't need this. Actually, I need the lights so that we can restock. Okay. Okay. What do we need here? We got those. Only two. I need. Let's see. Two of these. I need. Okay. I'm gonna need a box of these, box of these, box of these. Need a box of these. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, got it. Alright. Those are restocked. Toss that there. There we go. Set that. Toss that. That's just gonna be a pile of boxes. Don't worry about it, guys. It's fine. Nice. Get good at stacking the boxes. Restock these. Alright, we got 2 extras, which is nice. I don't really have enough to restock those, so I don't know that that's really worth it. I need one of each of these. I feel like I need something to fill this spot, but I don't like. I would move those up here once I get these boxes. So I guess I'll just leave it as is for now because I guess then I won't have to move them later. But I hate having just these two empty spots available, but there's just nothing to put there right now. I mean, I could buy something to put there, but I'm about to. Never mind, I already have access to these boxes. Now I just need money to buy these boxes. So yeah, there's no reason for me to buy anything. That's what'll go right down here, just like these, and then I'll just move all of those up here. I just gotta actually get the money for it. Never mind. I'm done. That's gonna be the end of that one. Let's see. Dino guy, hello, Dino guy. I know exactly who you're here for. Shiny Chimchar is still not here. That will happen though, of course. Like I said, I want to try and do at least one a week. But my Switch, of course, I don't keep it like charged all the time because I don't like to like leave batteries charging if I don't have to. So Switch is dead, and I didn't feel like leaving it to charge for a little bit because I'm getting started way later than I meant to anyway. So I didn't want to sit there and like wait for it to charge for like 15 minutes so that I could plug it in and it'd be good. So I just decided to go ahead and do this today instead. Also, I've been enjoying TCG Player, so or Card Shop Simulator. So I figured, why not? I'll go ahead and load this, and then we'll do our shiny Chimchar hunt on another day. Probably will be tomorrow. Most likely it'll be tomorrow, barring my buddy is actually available tomorrow. But the way it sounds, he might not be. Which, that's fine. Like I said, I'll just do my, I'll do shiny hunt tomorrow. And that'll work out because then we'll probably do stuff Friday, Saturday with him. And it'll all work out. But, like I said, I was going to do it today, but I didn't realize that it died. I feel it's mind-boggling to me how fast this battery dies in the Switch, too. It dies super fast for something that doesn't get played. Like, I could not charge the Switch for like a week, and it would still have charge if I turned it on at the end of the week. It would be low on battery, but it wouldn't be it wouldn't be dead. Like, the Switch 2, I feel like I could legitimately, like, charge it to like 90%, and I'll come back 3 days later and it'll be dead. It's not even on. I don't have it on when it's off, or when I'm not using it, it's off and it's just sitting on my desk. But somehow it dies so much faster than the Switch did. I understand it's running processes most likely in the background and stuff, and that's fine. It has to do certain things, but what is it running that it is dying so absurdly fast? The battery just goes so fast on that. I don't understand why. As I said, it's off. I turn it off, set it on the desk, and just leave it be. There's no downloads or anything going on that I'm initiating, at least. So it's just sitting there, but somehow the battery just goes so fast on that thing. I don't get it. I know it's a little bit more powerful console, but I would also hope that you added the battery to go with it, because it's supposed to be a little stronger, so you're gonna need more battery. I don't know, man. I don't get it. Oh, let's keep my Switch in the dock when I don't use it. Yeah. Well, and I used to always keep all my stuff on chargers, so that way it's always at 100%. But that's not really a good idea, A, because it gives you the potential to end up having, like, a battery explode on you by overcharging it, and it just eventually swells. But also, they hold less charge the longer you do that. So if you do that over a prolonged period of time, your stuff won't hold charge as long as it did when you bought it at the beginning. It'll just slowly hold less and less charge. So it's just not something that I like to do, on top of the fact that I've experienced, fairly recently, battery packs exploding because they were overcharged. Quite literally while I was on the job. It's been a couple months ago now. Two, I think they were lithium battery packs, like rechargeable battery packs for electronics, in a customer's home while we were there getting ready and set up for our job that day, exploded while they were still attached to the charger. Just boom. They just started hissing, had no idea what it was, and then all of a sudden just loud explosion happened, and just shrapnel of like metal and plastic all over the place. And of course, these batteries usually come in packs of 2. So there was one, and then there was another one that was still hooked to the wall, because while the other had exploded, it didn't stop the charger or anything. It didn't break it enough to where it wasn't charging. So the other one was still charging, and it also exploded, which is crazy that both of them did. But it's just like one went off, and it was like a chain reaction that caused the other one to also explode. And after that experience, that just furthered my point on I don't want to leave anything overcharging if I don't have to, because that was terrifying, honestly. I mean, you don't think about it, and it's a terrible thing to have happen, but realistically, those people were really lucky because they weren't going to be home if it wasn't for us being there to clean their house. So if we weren't scheduled to be there, that could have happened while they weren't home, and they could have lost their house to that. Because, I mean, those things burn stupid hot, and it went everywhere, and they had wood floors in parts of their house. So that easily could have caught the wood on fire, and then the whole house could have gone up. It is crazy how scary it is for those things. Collateral damage, yeah. It is no joke. You should not be overcharging batteries. If you don't have to, just don't have them on a charger. If they are fully charged, just don't. It's not worth the risk of them potentially exploding and causing you harm, or causing property damage, or potentially losing your house. It's just not worth it. There are a few things that you plug in and they're meant to be left plugged in all the time and stuff. Batteries are not one. They are meant to be taken off the charger, used till they die, and then you plug them back in and you recharge them, especially rechargeable batteries. That's literally what you're supposed to do with them. You're supposed to charge them to capacity, use them until they completely die, and then you recharge them again. You shouldn't be recharging batteries that aren't dead, because then you never know exactly how much power is in them, unless something has like a readable gauge on it. You just shouldn't overcharge things. It's just terrifying. The results can be horrible. It's just not worth the risk. My wisdom of the day: don't overcharge your batteries. Trust me, you don't want the repercussions of what happens if you do. Anyway, let's open some packs, because I need more cards to send in. And we're getting a submission back tomorrow, so. And currently, I don't have much to send in. Okay, I got the fake got back. And by fake got back, I mean it just gives me a card at the front and then absolutely trolls me by not having anything else in the entire pack. Should be illegal. Gotta see what this guy wants before he walks off. There we go. Okay, never mind. It wasn't even worth the time. Boy. This guy's coming up with 20-cent cards. I'm not giving you a couple of dimes for your card. Just don't even ask. It's not worth the time or effort. That card will never be sold unless I eventually get like the deck filler bulk setup stand or whatever it is. Just make a bunch of bulk stuff. It's $7.50 for that. Give you $7.75 for that. Get out of here. You're wasting my time. It's a $10 card. That is too small of a profit margin for me to make $2 on something that is just not worth it. My little sister's been trying to steal a greeting card from me for months. What should I do? What kind of greeting card is it? Is it just a regular greeting card? Is it like a full art? A V? I don't remember if Greedent has I think Greedent's got Baby Shiny. I don't know if it has a art card or not. I know it's got a Baby Shiny though. Guess I may as well turn these lights on. Greedent V? Is it the only Greedent V you have? I myself have quite a few Greedent Vs, so I would just simply give it to him. It's not like it's a super valuable card anyway. It's worth a few cents anyway. If it's the Greedent V that I'm thinking of, it's just worth a few cents anyway. Ooh, $100 card, we'll take it. See, at least that pack didn't start off with a $100 card in order to troll me, though, and make me think that it's some sort of god pack. This box is already better than the last one. $67 card. Yeah, this is way better than the last basic box that we got. Honestly, I think I have like 3 Greedent Vs in my my show binder that I bring with me to card shows. Just because I got a bunch of extras of them. Yeah, I just give it to them. You want it? There you go. There's a Greedent V. Enjoy. Because I'm sure you open it up again, you're just gonna get more Greedent V. I think I've pulled at least 6 of them. I'm not even open that set like a crazy amount, and I've already got 6 of them. It's a fairly common card. I don't even know if it's worth $1. I think it's worth like maybe 67 cents. So I don't even. Yeah, I think I have it in my 50-cent section of my binder. Ooh, 32. We'll take that. More packs. More cards. I really gotta get some of these big ticket cards, man. We are not getting enough of them. I can see why they finally added in... I say finally, I didn't ask for it, but I can see why they added in the machines that open packs for you. Just because once you get to a certain point, you might need it in order to start trying to get some of the bigger cards. But I love opening the packs so much. I don't know that I would want to do that. I would want to open all the packs, even though I guess it is kind of slow. But I like opening the packs. It's just fun. I get to see what's in them, and whenever I hit a crazy god pack or something, it's there. I just get to do that. Oh, there we go. Which is literally not worth my time, buddy. I bought so much stuff to restock, and I feel like nobody's bought hardly anything today. I sold way more stuff, it feels like, yesterday when I had actual cards available. Whoops. Whoops. And... kept misclicking. 5, 7, 5. There we go. Now it's just these guys. Let's go ahead and finish this box. Unless that Greedent V is irreplaceable, but I can't find any Pokemon cards in my local Target. Is Target the only place you go? I shop around everywhere that I know that carries cards. If you're looking for cards and you've had really bad luck finding some, one thing I can say for sure, check like CVS, Walgreens, check your Dollar Generals, your Family Dollars, Dollar Trees, because they do get shipments of cards, and they aren't places that you usually would think about. So most people, they're going into their Targets, Walmarts, Myers, all those that they know sell that kind of stuff. But people don't really think to check those things, especially since most people don't regularly go to like Dollar Generals and Family, especially not Family Dollar. I hardly ever go to Family Dollar. But every time I've gone to Family Dollar, they've always had cards. Walmart's right next to it, there's nothing there. See, that one doesn't surprise me. Walmart's kind of been... well, Walmart kind of sucks because they don't put limits on their stuff. So, they just don't... they don't stop people from buying anything. They just let you buy as much as you want. And that's nice if you're there lined up right at the beginning and you care nothing, you don't care a single bit about any other person, and you just hoard everything. Well, that's fine for you. But that's not really fun for everybody trying to actually collect. So, Hannaford. I don't know what Hannaford is, being honest. But Walgreens has nothing. What did I check? I think Walgreens has been my least successful. Whenever cards are available, and it's not like right now where they're in super, super high demand, Walgreens actually normally has some very interesting stuff. But if you want stuff that's more consistent, I've had better luck going to CVS, being honest, trying to get restocks and stuff. CVS has been more consistent. But I would definitely check around because there's always usually multiple Dollar Generals, Dollar Trees, those kind of places. And if you go up to the front register and ask, generally they have cards and they are just probably behind the register and they just have to get them for you. I know Family Dollar, at least the ones that I've gone to, they're all behind the counter, and you just ask them, they'll just pull some out. You got that, and then I'm trying to think. There's a lot of places that have picked up cards too. I know, was it Dick's Sporting Goods has started doing cards, which I never would have thought Dick's Sporting Goods would pick up TCG cards, but because they've been Pokemon and stuff has been in such demand, they do sports cards, which makes sense. They sell sports apparel, but that's not what I would think with TCG cards. But they do. They've been Pokemon specific, not the others, but they have been buying Pokemon. And places you can find it in some random places too. Sometimes I walk into like random gas stations if I ever need gas or I just want something to drink, and I've seen Pokemon cards for sale at gas stations randomly. Barnes and Nobles sells Pokemon cards. They have for a long time. Myers is a great place to get it because I'm pretty sure they lock them up behind counters and stuff. So you just have to go in there and see what they got. A lot of places sell cards, and if you look around, people will have probably scoped out stuff in several areas and will have ideas for places that you can go. But sometimes just checking places out, you never know. The only place close to me is the local diner, and they have quite a lot, but my mom is always busy, so I can't go. Your local diner sells Pokemon cards? That's interesting. Wow, $425 card. I'll definitely take that. That's one thing that I have noticed that's been very interesting is with with the crazy Pokemon hype, places that I never would have thought would have had Pokemon cards have started buying Pokemon cards in order to just sell them and make extra money. Another place, actually, that I just now remembered, you would never think of it either, is Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel sells sports and Pokemon cards. They don't have a massive selection, and their shipments can be kind of inconsistent, but you can find them. You can find them at Cracker Barrel. Wouldn't think of Cracker Barrel either. It's a restaurant. And yes, they have a shop up front, but it's normally like little knickknacks, maybe like random apparel and stuff. Wouldn't think Pokemon cards, wouldn't think sports cards. They do. They sell both. I have even seen Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh cards there before, but generally it's Pokemon. So there are a lot of places where you just if they sell things and you think there might be a chance, ask somebody because there might very well be a chance that they're selling that kind of stuff. It is incredible the amount of places that sell Pokemon cards that I never would have thought before just because they're popular right now. Not that they weren't popular, but they're really popular right now. Now, Cracker Barrel has been selling Pokemon cards for a long time. I've bought them from there several times, but I don't think I really need to worry about restocking too much other than the sleeves here. I probably actually need to do some stuff here. Haven't been to Cracker Barrel in ages. That's someplace you can check it out. Like I said, you wouldn't think Cracker Barrel, but Cracker Barrel sells Pokemon cards. They do. They've sold them for a long time. I remember getting them occasionally, like when I was really young, and I just kind of forgot about the fact that they were there. And then while I'm just walking around playing checkers over in the little kids, like the little toy section, I just saw them there. And then also they have little sections normally up in the front too at the register where they sell them. Either in one of the little cubbies or they'll have it up on a shelf. And I'm like, that's crazy. I just never would have thought that. The first time I saw it, I was mind boggled. I'm like, Cracker Barrel and Pokemon cards. I wouldn't have thought that. But then thinking back, I remembered when I was younger, and I'm like, actually, yeah, no, I do remember them having Pokemon cards, because I've gotten some from here before. A long time ago, back when I started, at least. But it is crazy the places you'll find that have Pokemon cards. Or have cards in general. Some of the, like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic, maybe not as much all the time, but Pokemon is almost always a constant. Let's see what we got. Hey! We didn't get anything lower than a 7. That's not too bad, actually. Luck's kind of been rough lately with some of these. Let's see what we got. Up, there we go. Alright, we're back down. A 5 and a 6, and this was the more expensive lot, too. Of course, it's on the more expensive lot. What is this? Yeah, well, at least the 6 is still quite a bit, but, ooh, what was the 5? Ugh. Yep, that was the really expensive one. That was the $200 per card, I'm pretty sure, one that I did. Yeah, this was the $40 ones. But these were the $200 plus ones that I did. I was really hoping some of those would have come back a little higher. I'm pretty sure I gambled on both of these because they were like borderline where I was like, it probably isn't worth it, and I'm pretty sure I lost money on. I'm definitely sure I lost money on both of these. So I'm pretty sure I took the gamble to see if I could get upgraded, and neither one of those is all that good. So that's kind of rough. Oh well, I guess we're gonna see here for sure what the price was. Okay, they were over 200. I just kind of got the short end of the stick because I paid over 200 to get it graded, so for it to come back here is not very good. Ugh. That's a loss. That one is definitely a loss. But hey, it's alright. Do that. Set that at 50. At least we have some graded cards though to put out, which is nice. What was this one? 138. Yeah, this was one of them for sure that I gambled on to see if I could get more, and did not work out. And 8 is not enough to have paid that one off, especially since I'm only gonna make $208. That is kind of rough. At least put the 50 cents, make a couple extra change in there. That one's unfortunate. Let's see. Well, I may as well sell the 5 and the 6 here. What was this at? 1,500. Yeah, this is a big loss. Granted, I graded it at 200, so I mean, that's okay. I still make money on this regardless. It's just I could have made way more without that. I could have made a lot more if I'd sold it as it was, rather than grading it. This one was 461, 8. So this one's fine. At 200, I make money on this one. But that's mostly just because the card already would have made me money regardless, as long as it just didn't come back lower. My only saving grace is that I graded all of these for 200 apiece. Because if I would have spent the 1,500 to get them graded, that would have been really bad. Sell this 7. This was 666. So, This one I think I graded for 40 though. I'm pretty sure this was the only big card I had at the time, and I graded that at a 40. So, the $40 price tag with that being graded there, that's pretty good. Set this 8 out here. I'm just gonna make this a 134. Got rid of the 6 just to put the 6 right back. 250. I love how I sent both of these in, and both of them came back with the exact same grade. Both got 9s. Do 79. We'll just do an even 500. It's a 10, I can get the extra premium anyway. And we'll do 50. How much is this? Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and open that up. You see the Mega Malamar reveal? No, I did not. Mega Malamar. Interesting. Let me look that up real quick. Let me see this. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. Honestly, last two Megas they've revealed, pretty good. I think Mega Malamar looks cool. Interesting choice to go with Mega Malamar. But, alright. The design, I like the design, the Hypno design. It's got the big brain. Goes with the psychic type, you know. It's pretty cool. I give it a thumbs up. It is approved. Just like Kalucha, I think it's a cool design. I think that's a W. It's funny how the two Megas that I've seen, or that I haven't seen anything about, and that I just happened to come across Mega Halucha in a short, like, almost a week after it came out. I didn't even know for like a week that it existed. Didn't see anything about it. Was probably my favorite that I've seen the entire time. And then the other one, which I hadn't seen anything about, I look at, it's also another good one. It's like, why are the only ones that I'm seeing are all the controversial ones? It seems like all the good design ones I'm not seeing anything about, because I guess everybody's just fine with that. They get a good design, they can't praise them, they just aren't going to say anything. They just pretend like it didn't happen. I think that Mega Malamar, though, I give it a thumbs up. I give it an approved. It looks pretty cool. I like it. The neon, like, rainbow spectrum color that it's got going with its hypnotic look, plus the big brain on top, just kind of funny looking. I think it's got interesting design. It looks pretty interesting, kind of cool. Your favorite of the new Megas? I mean, that's fair. It looks really good. Honestly, it fits Malamar theme. It's really good. On top of the Halucha, I think both of those nailed it. They're absolutely great. And it's funny because my brother is like just hating on them to hate on them. And I'm like, no, I just haven't liked the designs necessarily of a lot of the ones I've seen. But wow, $6,000. I don't have that. Can I get you down significantly? there's no way you're even going to consider an offer of 4,000. So maybe I'll try and get a little bit more closer to like 5,000, and maybe we can actually offer you something there. But yeah, my brother has made fun of me for just not liking it. It's like, can you give me a reason why you don't like it? Like, what kind of design would you go for? Like, I'm not a designer, so it's hard for me to tell you that. I would need time to actually think up of an idea. But I don't hate, and I'm not hating just to hate them. I don't care. I would rather all of them be good because I mean it's just cool. It adds to the game. I want the game to succeed. I don't want it to fail. I don't dislike megas, so I mean, is what it is. Let me see if I can't offer you like not $5. That'd be hilarious if you took $5. So. It's a bit low. That's kind of what I figured. I might have been able to offer him less than that, but that's okay. Let's see, which one of you is worth less? I think it's you, yeah. It just feels wrong with having a 9 in there. It's my most expensive card, so I feel obligated to drop it in there. I think I like that the Mega Malamar a lot. I don't know whether I like it more than Lucha or I like them about the same. I'd probably say I like them about the same. I don't think I favor one over the other. I think I like Halucha as a Pokemon better, just because I think he's a funny guy. But I don't know that I would say that I like one well more than the other. I think they're both they're solid. Wasting my time. I keep saying I'm gonna use the number pad, and I'm not using the number pad. Look how much faster that was. Just 50. That's just so much faster. I don't know why I'm bothering with the other. Oh, really likes that one. What do you got? It's just not worth it. They're probably going to be stubborn too, and it's just not going to be worth the time. There we go. We're up to $3 grand. We got some mad cash right now. And that's after buying a card for $5,250. We are cooking right now with the funds. Actually, I might just use these to restock what's left here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Get off there. There we go. Got a couple of these sold. I'm gonna have to buy some more of these. What is this? Oh, it's an empty box. Why in the world did I keep this? What am I doing? I just... Get over there. Restuff these. There's one left in there. I got two of these. There we go. $240. Okay. Don't type the 0. Oh, okay. That's the big one. Ah, we're up to $6,000. Money. We are rolling in dough. Apparently, when his trainer tells you to do something, it disagrees with his hypnotizes him. Shoot, I gotta go. Talk to you whenever you go live again. Alright, see ya. Appreciate you stopping by. I already got plenty of those, and I don't need it. Oh, wow. Alright. We are doing so good on money. Manually check out over 1,000 customers. Man, love retail. That's crazy achievement. Man, I love this not typing zeros for some reason. For some reason, they just don't like 0. We're almost up to 10K. Never mind, we're at 10K. We have $10,000 at our disposal right now. Oh my goodness, this is insane. restock everything here. Alright, what do we got here? Bunch of sleeves. That works perfect. Okay. So alright. So let me check this. So I need 1, 2, 3, buy these. We will do 1, 2, 3, 4. Need one of those. 5, 6. Buy 2 of these. One of these. One of these. One of these. One of these. Nope. I need one of these. There's gonna be so many boxes out here. Whew. So many boxes. Alright. Those are completely restocked. I need to buy one of these. I kind of forgot, but that's okay. We'll hold the extras. Restock all of these. Alright, never mind, this box is empty. Restock these. Alright, there we go. That's one of our boxes. We'll take that. And these. Hopefully this is... it's not what I was hoping for. Toss that there for now, while I do this. Toss that. I'm actually going to use this box to do this. Perfect. And that box we can now put here. Perfect. And one more box. Well, I can't remember what this one. Oh, yeah, it was these pre-built decks. Oh. What are these selling for? 10, 25, done, cool. Looking good, we are looking good. We got a lot of money. Let's see. I need to do some grading, so let's get some stuff going. Okay. Toss that one in there. That one in there. And last one. We'll do that one. 40. Honestly, probably save that. I hate doing so. I mean, I guess I could sit here and open an entire box and just go, but I'll need something to do for the next day anyway. So, probably we'll hold off on our next submission just because of that. Because there's not really a good... There, I'll actually use the thing that's designed for that. There's not really a good one there. One thing that I am curious on... What if I do... Let's go ahead and pay bills real quick. Where is the next expansion? Where does this go? Okay, so based off of everything, I should notice exactly where it is whenever I do it. So let's go ahead and see where the next expansion brings me. So it just goes back again. So it doesn't go wide, it all just goes back. Interesting. Okay, good to know. I keep clicking the wrong button. That was 900. We'll do this row. There we go. Alright, we got more room. Scoot that out a little bit more. These will be fine here. Then do something like this. Spread them out just a little. And let me order another table. I can move this over. set that up here, and I might be able to set up 2 more tables here. If I do that, I think we can actually start doing, or hopefully bring in more people. Alright, there we go. And we still got $865 left. Not too bad. We'll take that. Alright, we'll end the day there. Wow. $13,000 in revenue. Now, obviously, we're at a loss of profit, but that's just because we did so much investing. Okay. Let's see. It's interesting seeing how they line up here. Alright, let's run through some of these customers here, get these guys checked out. There we go. And now let's open some things, because I need cards. Goal today is to get enough stuff to grade. I want to get a TCG submission in. Alright. Not worth it. Alright, $12 card. Alright, 71.5. Get through some more customers here so that I can open some more packs. And 43. We're selling a lot of these boxes right now. It's kind of nuts. Wow, that's you really like that addition to that card or the manga there. All right. There's an okay $8 card in there, but that's what we're looking for. 17s. We're looking for the teens plus. Mostly, like, we're looking for 40, 50, and higher cards right now because we need another submission and we don't have enough for that. Unless I want to do another cheap, like, Fox one. We get some of our Fox guys in for grading. Let's see. These boxes are still not disproving that they are just worse than the basic boxes. Yeah, the highs are higher, but the lows are so much lower. I'm paying a lot more for a box that isn't giving me as much hits. It's kind of rough. Alright, here we go. 8. What you got for me? Nothing. $1. 16. I'm curious how much we're gonna make. I'm not going to change the tables. I might change what it is after this, but not right now. I'm curious to see what we get. $17.50. How's that sound? 18. Gold. He just didn't want the extra 50 cents. As a guy like me, he doesn't want the extra change jangling around in his pocket, making a bunch of extra noise. I'll get to you in a moment, Sid. Come on. I'm not getting a good feeling about us managing to get anything that's going to be that's going to be submission worthy. It's just not. We are just not hitting anything. Toss this box. We'll just do that, and then we'll open the rest of these. Oh my. Fine, you know what? I'll manually place it there. There we go. Come on, give us something. Basic box, show them how to do it. I could probably do 32. Cool. I'm buying more cards to grade than I'm opening right now. There we go, something. I'll pay a little up for some if we're in the 30 range or something. I'll take the chance on a 40 investment just in case I get 10 or something and it'll pay off. Won't be likely that it does, but I need a submission in, so I'm willing to take the chance. Not worth it. Go on to more packs. I'll get to you as soon as I get through these packs. I might increase the speed on opening these again. I think I might need to, just because we're really trying to open packs and we need to go through it a lot faster. Alright, hold on. I think this is the last one. Hey, there we go, 104. Never mind, second to last. That's the last one. What you got? Only because you're offering pretty good. 750 probably. Yeah. 5. I don't have this card anyway. No. Let's increase the speed a bit. There we go, that's nice. How much we got left in this box? I think we got like one extra pack after this. Alright, that's not too bad. Oh, never mind, we had a few more there. Alright. Let's see what we got. There's not really enough there in order to make that worth it. Pay my bills. Let's see this. You know what? I want to see what max speed looks like. Honestly, we're probably going to go at max speed. There we go. I think this is just what we need right now. We just need to go faster. We just need speed. Hey, 110. We'll definitely take that. That's one of the ones we're looking for. We got a lot of money right now, so we can afford to go ahead and kind of chill and open some packs real quick. I'm debating going ahead and hiring somebody, but I don't think I can afford anybody, like, great because of my level. I'm gonna definitely check, because if I gotta have somebody run the register and I just kind of refill everything and open packs all day, that might be kind of nice. Let me check that really quick. Alright, recruit. So, first guy, restock speed is normal, but checkout slow. Checkout speed's normal. Slow costs $1,000 to get and $150 a day. Okay, so I can go all the way to... This guy's only got normal checkout speed, though. I'm looking for somebody to check out. I don't need somebody to restock. What level? I get this guy at level 25, and he's very fast at checkout speed. I think we'll go with... Honestly, I think I'll do it. I think I'm going to go with this guy and just do the... Go through the hiring of this guy. I'm pretty sure I can fire him too if I really need to, because money is bad, but I think that's what we're going to do, and we're going to focus on opening stuff. And then just restocking it, because it's just taking too much time to go out of, or to do everything myself and check out customers and everything. I think that's going to end up being worth it. Alright. Bills are paid. Let's go ahead and restock everything that we need. Not worry about that stuff here in a bit. Need more of those. This is empty. These must be a little high. And we got one more. Toss these up here. Gotta buy another one of those. I guess I can do that. Still got one left in there. Perfect. Okay. I need another box of these. Buy that. Buy that. Buy that. Buy one of these. Box of you. Box of you. Another box of you. Buy a box of these. Check out. Perfect. I keep getting it to where it is exactly how many I need for these. We can toss that, because we don't need those right now. Just have them for later, just in case I need to refill them. Similar to these, just in case I need them as we go, and I'll be able to restock stuff. We're going to put this in the corner here. It's kind of just what it is now, because all I need to do is just sit over here and open packs. We are finally to the point where I don't actually have to run the store except to restock. Which is great, because that just allows me to open more stuff, which is the fun part. Getting to just open stuff. Forgot I do need to restock before I open. Okay. So now, this is just whatever. I can just open that. I can open that. Restock these. I need another box of those. Just buy one of each of these. Four, close, toss, there we go, and we are set. Right? Oh, no, I need another box of these. Alright, there we go. It does not seem like I will have enough for... Actually, I might. I think it's 3:30, so I might have just enough for one submission. Yep. We're gonna take the loss on these two if it happens. There we go. And we should be good. Another big loss, but hey, it's gonna be fine. Where's our guy? There he is. You're gonna man the counter. And you're gonna do that while I open up packs. We've done it, everybody. We've gotten to the fun part. Now, our lives are opening. The only bad thing is I miss the deals if I'm not careful. I probably need to grab whatever box I'm opening and face it this direction so that I can see these guys. Alright, well, I didn't want you stuff anyway. I'll get to that guy in a minute. I give you 10 for it. Get out of my suit. Get out of my show. I don't care. Wasting my time. Nothing. Which, ooh, yeah, look at this guy. This card looks kind of dope, can't lie. Alright, let's go ahead and get it. You 85. Cool. Alright. Ooh. That's not bad. We're gonna try and keep that guy around for a little bit while I make some money. There we go. It's like a full art card. We're gonna try and see if I can't manage to get this guy whenever I got a little more money and try and get that card with a lower price tag. I also got to be aware that I got to be able to pay this guy's salary, so I have to add an extra 150 every day. Another full art, we'll take that. And there we go. Getting close to an actual value that I could offer this guy. Alright. That's empty. Give me a minute to think. I think we get a few more sales, then we'll be good to go ahead and send, or get this guy an actual offer. I forgot to look at how much we made on table, so I'm going to definitely make sure I check that tomorrow, or at the end of this day. So I'm curious to see how much money we actually make now that we've got so many tables. Okay, I can give you a legitimate offer now. What about 1,100? Not confident that we're going to get this card, seeing as he didn't budge in the slightest. We'll see. Alright. You 1150. Way too low, buddy. What are you doing? Only one thing, this is the max I'll do. Only so I can get it to try and grade it. Just be, I know I'm gonna get slapped. You know what? Yeah, fuck you. Get the hell out of here. $1,300 and he walks away on it. Fuck you. Wasting my damn time. Fuck you. That genuinely just pisses me off. I could have just gotten better stuff. Why are all of these guys just insane? Now, granted, this guy might take loss. I'll do 575. A little more. This guy's a little more reasonable. $590. I can live with that. And that's a solid card that I can go grade. Like, I could have gotten more deals just ignoring him and getting rid of him. I should have just said no. I should have just told him, get out of here. But I was hoping that maybe he was going to be reasonable. He was not. It was just a waste of time. All that just to waste my time and walk away. I offered $1,300. The card's only worth $1,398. It wasn't even worth that trouble. Just annoying. It's not like I can even send it in to get it graded right now, because I've got full grades right now. I gotta wait 3 days before I get one back. That's fine. Another full art card, we'll take it. Have to turn on my lights. What you got? He's giving me a card that's more valuable than the one that I have, but I kind of like that card, honestly. One's worth more, but I'd rather keep the cool card that I got. I know it's just going to get sent off and get graded anyway, and then I'm going to get robbed on it anyway. Probably should have gone with the value, but I don't care. It looks cool. Hey, there we go, 35. Full art. One pack left. Nothing. That's alright, though. Not worth it. Restock these, then I'll open what's left. And there's only 3 left. Let's just go ahead and open them right now. We'll take that. Nothing crazy. Alright. What's this? Oh, that's the other one. I don't need that. Another empty box. And last of those. Okay, so need more sleeves. We need some Of course, need packs of or a box of each pack. I need one of these. I need another box of these because we just ran out. I still can't quite get to these. I need to be level 26. Be level 26. Honestly, I might buy this, but I have to get some big money first. I need a box of these. I need one of these. These. Get an extra box of those. Another box of these. All right. You toss that over here. Toss that in the corner for later. Set that there. There we go. There is our others. More extras, don't need them right now, but just good to have them. There we go. And that should be good. Oh, I didn't realize I needed more of these. Well, don't have the money to replace them right now anyway, so it's fine. $99 profit. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. As soon as I get enough money to pay off my bills, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There's no way I'm gonna have the money to buy the card that this guy's probably gonna want to sell. I'm gonna take a look at it anyway. Never mind, he's wanting to swap. Sure, because I don't care. It's not really all that big a deal. I could have lost money on it. It's not a card that I'm worried about anyway. If we're talking cards that are under, like, $8, it's just not worth it for me to even bother anymore. Take that. I figured it was gonna happen. There was gonna be somebody that came in that I'm just not gonna be able to do. I might, if somebody buys a good amount of stuff, I might be able to make a deal with that guy, though, pretty quickly, so I'll push that one off just a little bit and see if I can't manage to get it. If I can't, then I can't. For just a little bit longer. Another full art. Hey, 55. Alright, there we go. Offer you $5.50 for it. Get a little more of 75. Extra 25 bucks. $5.90. $600. Boy, I hate you guys. Such bad deals. The only reason I'm doing it is because I need cards to send into grading. Heck. guys lining up over here? There's so much room over that direction to go around and line there. This doesn't make any sense. Now I got somebody offered something here. We'll take a look at it as soon as we get through these. Not worth it. Go ahead and pay off my bills here in just a second. Alright. I like to see you guys rocking the playmats. You got a book there. Nice, nice. What you running here? Ah, I see. Interesting stuff there. You keep it up, bud. Good luck. Good work there. Alright, we got somebody with a deal here. Oh, $5.95. Or no, sorry, $4.95. That's a big one. I would 1,000% do this trade. And this would be solely because of value, because you're trading me a $1,700 card for a $772 card. The only disappointing thing is I don't have that card, which happens more times than not. I don't have the card they want. Alright, what we got here? Literally nothing. Buddy, you waste my time. Oh yeah. Turn the lights on. You serious? $19.38. Exactly what you're asking for. Get out. Yeah, there's a God pack. Not a great God pack, but it is a God pack. Hey, 113, we'll take that. That's not too bad. Definitely gonna have some good cards for some stuff soon. It's just not worth it. Collected 500 cards. Alright. Let's... I kind of want to go ahead and just start restocking some stuff here. Restock some of this so that I can end the day and then just get to the next one. Toss that box. Never mind, didn't need that. Toss you... Need these though. Close enough. Extra box. 5 more of those. Probably gonna have to buy those. Do we need... Yeah, actually I do need these. Cool. Another empty box. Still have extras of these. Cool. Can I restock? Just a few. That's fine though. The less we have to restock, the longer they last, so we don't have to replace them. Another empty box. A lot of empty boxes this go around. And how many of these can I fill? That's it. Still got extras of those. Do we have... Yeah, we can refill 3 of these, so we still got 3. Those. So I need more of those. And... sleeves. Pretty much. And then the games. So let's go ahead, pay bills. We will buy... Hold on. Go here. Buy... 1 of you. Need 2 of you. And 2 of you. Two. Let me go ahead and grab all these empty boxes and just toss them real quick. I know there's somebody sitting at the table over there. I'm gonna have to tell them they must go home. You sir. Go home. There is nobody here for you. Go out the door. What are you doing? Alright. All those are gone. So I need to buy 1 box of you. I need to buy sleeves. I think that's it. Perfect. Alright, those are completely refilled. Oh yeah, I need the accessories. I need a box of these. Perfect. And now we should be good. We don't need to buy any more cards. We still got a ton here. Go. Alright. I kind of want to try... Fire cap at 70 a day. Let's try this out. This might not end up being a good idea, but we'll see. We'll try it out. I might actually start putting out some singles again, just because we could really use the extra money. I really could use the money from it, so I might have to. Let's go ahead and do that, honestly. Obviously, not this page, but... Did not mean to go that far. We'll see. They don't sell, then I'll adjust them, but These sell so much so fast that, you know, we'll see. If I have to adjust them, I will. Especially since I'm not going to be spending the money to send these in, most likely. So, may as well just do this. There we go. Just gonna do an even 14. Another 14. Alright, there we go. Now we got some cards there. We can sell a bunch of those and go ahead and make some money, and we'll just open more packs. Another full art, we'll take that. Alright. I'm sure we've missed a couple of deals, probably. But that's okay. Not worried about it. There we go, somebody with a deal. Ooh, this is a good deal. Yeah, we got that for a great deal. Alright, this box is empty. Now we can toss this. Let's go ahead and turn that on. We're just going to go ahead and pay bills. So that way, everything we make from this point on is just profit. We don't have to worry about it. Let's do one of these boxes. First, I want to see if I need to restock. I do. Okay, good. This was a good call. I'll restock these and open what's ever left in it. Oh. Let's hope for some big hits out of this set. We could really use some hard hitters. we got another deal available. Very good, very good. Get to you in just a moment. Nothing great. You, $10. You can go. This is not worth messing with. You're gonna try and be a problem. I'm not giving you any more than $10. I'm only making like $2 on it. This is not a set where I'm wanting to see a bunch of little small hits. I need $50 plus cards. Oh, another box down. Didn't get anything great out of it. Let's see. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna have to tell him to come back in here and get back to work again, I'm sure. Never mind. He may have come back in on his own. Cool, alright, he did. I don't know why I'm bothering to alter the price. I don't need to. I could just do this and go because I'm not the one actually messing with the prices, so I don't have to worry about going in by quarters and things. Ooh, we got a 9? I think we pass on this just because I'm going to grade this card, and if it grades well, it's worth way more. If it was a 10, I would have taken it because that's a fox. So that's kind of what we're going for, is getting those 10s in the foxes. But unfortunately, no 10. It's not going to be something I pick for the collection there. Sure. I don't care. It doesn't matter because it's pointless. It doesn't do anything for me. I think tomorrow we get a grade submission in. Alright. At the end of the day, what you got? Not bad. Give you 60. Go. Okay. Don't need that. What do I need to restock here? It's good on those. Toss. Surprised I only sold one of those. Price has actually gone up, so I'm kind of surprised. I was selling them for under value. I'm kind of surprised. Honestly, it's not even really worth messing with that. Do this one though. Toss that. Don't need it. These just too high. I don't get why I was selling stuff under what it should be getting sold at, and people just not buying it. I don't get it. Weird. So I can buy a box of these. Box of those and 2 of those. So one of you. One of these. 2 of these. That's for extra later. I don't need to worry about buying a box of those yet. That'll be fine. I do need a box of these, though. Game earnings $428.99, so $429. So paying $70. Eh. Let's see. Let's go ahead and slap a couple more cards in here while we're waiting. That, this, do this. There we go. We have a slot available, which means it's here. Alright, we got a PSA submission. Not PSA, TCG submission. Let's see what we got here. 5, 1, 6. We got 4 10s though, so that's nice. 1, 9, and an 8. It could have been worse. Could have been well worse. Let's see what we got value-wise. R5, that's rough. 83, 38. Both of those are tough. Got 88 here. 218's nice. That's not bad. 334, 503, 2,738 is massive. 8,322. Woohoo! That is insanely huge. Okay, we're definitely happy with that one. Let's go ahead and look at what we got here submission wise. Let's see what we got at the end of the day, and then we'll go from there on whether we want to send one. Ooh, we gotta get this card. Because I need to send this one in to get it graded. Do 125. Alright. I can live with that. That's fine. We need that card for the collection, so that one's going to get sent in to get graded regardless, because I want to try and see if I can get a 10 so that I can add it to the 10s collection for the Foxes. And then once we get the display cases, I'll be able to display all of the various different Fox cards that we get in 10s. Of course, my best one being that one right there. Best one I've gotten. I was so happy this came back as a 10. One of the only cards I have ever sent that I was really hoping that it came back as a 10, just because I wanted the card to display. It's not even an insanely valuable card. I think it's like 500 something, I think is what it said, 600. But it's a really cool looking card. And it's only one of 2 ghost cards I have acquired. And I think that's the only one I've pulled, the other one I purchased. Let's go ahead. I think that's... yeah, that's the last. Anything special for me in the end of this box? No, we do not. That's alright. Hopefully we've got something nice at the end of this box. Alright. What you got for me? Sure, I don't care. It's literally not even in the value range that I care about, so it doesn't matter. Okay. It's gonna be our big hit. There's gonna be a massive, at least one massive hit in this box. Didn't get one out of the other 2, so this is gonna be the one. Oh, and a backpack. Well, this box has definitely been better for us with hits, that's for sure. But not like insanely valuable ones, which is what we're looking for out of the rares. But hey, at least we're getting hits, so that's a positive. Helps at least bring it close to actually getting the value out of this box. We gotta get a submission in by the end of the day, though, so I would like some better cards so that I can actually have something I can send in. Once again, like, another solid $26. It's not bad, but it's not enough for me to even... That's not enough for me to grade. If it's not a $40, like, range, I don't do 7 day... Or I don't like to do the 12-day ones. Takes too long. The only exception is when I set like the low grade like Fox cards, the ones that are like in 2s and lower, just because but honestly I might even start speeding those up and just eat the cost on those just because I don't like waiting that long. Ooh, that's a very nice one. $109 full art. We'll take that. Again, 2 alright cards, but they're not at least $40 or more. So that's kind of a loss. Oh. Customer's giving me one of these for what he is. Yeah, no, I'll definitely take that. I will definitely take a ghost card over a regular card. Alright. That's not worth it. I got... It's the last handful. I'll open every single pack that I had. Be buying the stuff early, I guess, because I don't have any more packs to open up. 214 is definitely what we're looking for. Thank goodness. You know what? We're gonna restock everything first. Okay. Nobody's even bothered taking it. I'm not gonna mess with that. Nobody's hardly even touched that one either. There we go. I can do this. Perfect. I'm gonna need 2 of these, and 2 and 2. So one of each of those. I'm gonna need the... Oh, I don't have any. I could have swore I had another box of them. Guess I'm gonna have to order more of those. Toss that. And may as well restock these since I have them anyway. Oh, I forgot to buy another one of those. Well, guess I'll do that. Accessories, so we'll buy another box of you, buy a box of you. Okay, and then I need a box of you, you, and you. Oh, wait, and I need a box of you. Yep. Cool. Do I pay my bills yet? Pay bills. I'm gonna try and make sure I remember to try and pay my bills every day as long as I have to pay for it. Oh, I do need another box, or I need, yeah, another box of you. Cool, alright. We'll start getting these in, fill these. Put the rest in the back so I can open them later. Fill these. There we go. Get some more of the stuffed animals back in here. Refill those. You can go, but there's nobody coming here to play anymore. Cool. And the last of the sleeves, I don't even need to actually worry about restocking those. We're pretty close anyway. And now, let's buy 2, 1, 1. Oh, I didn't need 2, I needed 1. Oh well, that's fine. Beautiful thing is, I know they'll sell anyway, so I had to just hold the extra. And there we go. This should be good. That's a good profit day. $577. Not insane. Of course, we've had way better days, but with as much stuff as I have to restock all the time, that's not bad. I forgot to put in a submit. Ah, that's fine. We haven't started the day yet, so that's okay. I can just put in a submission now. Plus, I need to put cards in over here anyway. Starting off, we're going to do the ghost. Okay. Here. You. Honestly, I'll do the gamble for the 200. So I mean, this are all over. This is 200. These I'll take the gamble on. If they come out as a 10, they will easily pay themselves off. I got the money for it, and the turnaround is 4 days. So, and we still got money. So. Forgot I don't want to sell those ones. I'm supposed to send those in to get graded. Alright. Alright. Oh, I gotta hit the sign. There we go. Here we go. Nice full art, we'll take that. Another full art, we'll take that. Alright, this guy was definitely worth it. Because I would not be able to open all these cards and everything and get through all this if it wasn't for that. Ooh, nice double there. So we're looking for cards at least $40 or more. Those are the kind of cards we need so that I can send them in to get graded because they're at least worth it for the time. We're not quite to the point where we have to have like hundreds of dollars, $200 cards in order. There's a mini got back. Demigod back. Not to the point, though, where we need, like, insane cards only. We can deal with lower grades, like where we're sending them for $40. Still be fine. And that's the end of this box. Alright. That box is done. One box down already. Ooh, another big card that we can get for cheap. There we go. Not bad on that one. Another solid one, back to back. Come on, show me something good here. Getting close to being able to pay off my bills for today. Another full art, we'll take it. The rate we're going, we might actually have to buy another box to open up because we're going to be out of stuff to open. Alright, we got a deal over here. Never mind, it was a waste of time. Alright, I can pay off my bills at least. So we'll probably do that. full art. Sure, that card's worth more than mine. That's fine. Show me something here. Come on, you know you wanna. Give me something crazy. Come on. Dang it. Oh, my goodness. I would love to get that. There's no way. So I'm just gonna tell you to go ahead and leave, because there's no way I'm gonna waste my time doing that. But that would have been so cool to have. And we're gonna go ahead and pay bills real quick. As long as I'm paying my bills, I won't make mistakes to where I put myself in a bad financial state or position. Because if I'm always at least paying it off, then I don't have to worry about it. Seeing as you just walked up on me. Ooh, oh, that guy looks so cool. He looks so cool. It's down right now. You let me think. We'll try and make a deal. Because if I could get that card and I could get it graded as a 10, that'll be dope. So we'll try and keep you around. Plus, it's towards the end of the day, we probably only have like 1 or 2 left anyway. Think for a moment. By a moment, I mean you're gonna sit here for a while. I was gonna say that one definitely probably is worth more there. Let me keep thinking for a bit. I'm going to keep getting more of these cards out here. Just because they are going to bring me some good money if I do. Give me a minute. We're getting close. We got a little bit longer. So we should be able to get the money for it. Although we might not have enough in order to put another submission in. Because I can't... No, I did that earlier. Never mind. I did that at the start of the day. keep opening these. Oh my goodness, we got a God pack. Like a God pack. Yo! Yo! That's dope! A God pack. Like a God pack. That is so cool. Let's go. That is massive. Unfortunately, I don't have a thing in order to send that in, but that is so dope. How many packs left do I have here? Okay. I was getting a little worried, might lose it there. $14.75. A little bit more later. You're killing me. Okay. Motherfucker, I'm almost giving you what the card's worth. That's not how card shops work. UV 1500. That's it. Oh my god. You're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. Get the hell out of my shop. That pissed me. Another part, they're just fucking stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Nobody would pay you that. I'm not gonna pay you what the card's worth. Why would I do that? I wouldn't be in business if I did that. I was willing to give you up to $1,500, which is only 18 off of what it's worth. You are making me pay you more than what it's worth. No. We're gonna finish this box. And nothing. Will you get up there? Let me check. Yep, alright, we got one in transit. Alright. Well, let's restock. I need one of these. I need two of these. am I that far off when it still puts it in the first slot? Alright. Alright. I'll hold on to this for now. Toss that. Toss that. Okay. I need 2 of those. Box. 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 We almost got up there. Actually, I need to restock real quick. Not that there's many there. Alright. And then we got 1 extra of these for later. And what's the totals? Even more money earned from games, items, cards. We lost a lot of money. That's okay though, it's fine. It's because we bought those cards. When we sell them later, it'll be worth it. And with that, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Because it is almost 1:15 for me in the morning, so I'm probably gonna call it a night here. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Dino, for stopping by as per usual. We will probably be doing the shiny hunt tomorrow for my weekly shiny hunt for my Charmander, but if it's not tomorrow, we'll see from there. It'll probably be Sunday then. But that being said, thanks everybody for tuning in. If you liked it, do let me know. I will be back with more TCG Card Shop Sim. It's a super fun game to me. I love it. And the fact that they added in the card grading and all that is just even more fun. But thanks, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.